I'm Brandon Hansen with Hawk Painting. All right, so just to preface, I'm going to talk about Sherwin Williams products today because I used to be a Sherwin Williams store manager. And so I've sold these products. I've been a part of a lot of different testing on using these different products. One of the things that I always laugh about when I meet like a new homeowner and they're saying, hey, what brand paint do you like to use? And I'll be like, well, it's Sherwin Williams. And they go, oh, great, I just love Sherwin Williams. And I get that, and I think that's fantastic. But you can't say, oh, I love using Sherwin Williams and not talk about a specific product, because Sherwin Williams is geared to making a product for every price point. So, you know, when you talk about like how much money you need to budget on a project, Sherwin Williams wants to sell paint, so they're gonna always give you a product that meets your price point. That doesn't always mean that's the best value or that that's the best coating for the room that it's gonna be in or how that room's gonna be used. So I just wanted to highlight maybe these three products to kind of talk about what we kind of consider our core product. When it comes to a commercial project, this is gonna be our core product. This is a commercial product. It's not really sold in the stores to homeowners, but a lot of our competitors, even coming in to repaint your home, this is their top of the line product. This is their go-to product. This product is really designed better for a spray application. It's there to put color on the wall. So if you want to say, hey, I'm gonna paint my room and you just want to see color on the wall, this is a very inexpensive, I don't like to use the word cheap, but it's an inexpensive product to put color on the wall. But if you say, Brandon, I really want you to come over and paint my kid's nursery or my kid's playroom, okay, well, I can put the color on the wall, and in a week, your walls are gonna look like they need to be repainted. You know, at that point, I'm going all the way to the Duration product, because I know for a fact that those walls are gonna get touched over and over and over. You're gonna need to clean the walls, and nothing would be more infuriating than paying for a painter to come in your home, paint a space, and then feeling like you need them to come back 2 weeks later. So we're gonna go with the Duration Paint as a top of the line product that is gonna have great color, 100% solid, so that essentially if you needed to go back and start washing your walls in 2 weeks from now, I know that your walls are gonna wash clean, it's gonna look fantastic, and you're gonna be enjoying your space all over again. You're not gonna have that with this product. And I'm just gonna go ahead and let you in on some price points so you can kind of think of that. You know, this is a product that's in that $25 range. With the discount that we receive on this product, you know, we're twice that cost. We're about $45 a gallon. This is gonna look terrible in 2 weeks. This is gonna look amazing in 2 years. So you tell me, where's the difference, the value? This is a much better value. And ultimately, when we're going in to paint someone's home, we're looking for value. I don't want you feeling like you gotta hire me again in 2 weeks to come back and paint the same room. Don't wanna do that. I wanna go ahead and highlight maybe a little bit of difference in some of these products as well. This is kind of one of our actual go-to products for everyday use. Painting inside of someone's home, we really love this product. Reason being is the application. For most part, working in someone's home, we're gonna be brushing and rolling. And so we're not gonna get, and maybe this is a little geeky, but from an applicator standpoint, is we don't want bristle marks in the paint. It's really gonna like lay out and look beautiful. It rolls beautifully. I mean, these words aren't exactly throwaway words. Smooth application and silky finish. It literally does feel like butter when you're applying this paint. And again, it's a little geeky, but the pigments are what makes the color, and you add that. But there's another part of paint, it's called the binders. We'll call it the glue. And the better glue that you have in there, the pigments stay suspended. So the color in this, even if I tinted this with the same colorants, this is gonna look more true and accurate and more vibrant because it disperses those pigments more evenly over a surface. You could maybe look at a color swatch and be like, hey, these look exactly the same. But if I paint your walls with this, it's literally gonna look more elegant, more smooth, more flawless. You'll see a kind of a different shimmer of it from different angles. And it's all just because of the binders, the glue, and the pigments that are in there. So there's a lot of different reasons to buy different paints. But for us at Hawk Painting, this is gonna be one of our go-to products day in, day out inside of someone's home. It's super easy for us to use, and it just looks amazing. High traffic areas, we're gonna go with the Duration, just knowing those walls are gonna take abuse. And again, we want you loving and living in your space for a good long while. So those are the key differences in those products. I'd definitely love to talk to you more about your project, finding out about your space, how you use your space, and of course, my favorite part, what's your color gonna be? If you wanna find out more about Hawk Painting or contact us to schedule an estimate, click the link below and give us a shout.